Wave at Dr. abandoned their place. You're so proud.
Good morning. It's really awe-inspiring to stand right here, right now, and look out over this crowd. The folks who are standing in front of me, y'all are beautiful, every single one of you, and we are so happy today is here. I know y'all have had it marked on your calendar for a long time. We were to have one of our students come forward and give our invocation today. Keynote, are you around? Keynote has served as a student ambassador. He has also served as a member of our Toastmasters Club. So Keynote, you come up here and give our invocation.
Good morning and welcome to the Spring 2018 Commencement Ceremony. Faculty, staff, and spring graduates, it is an honor and privilege to be among you on this beautiful spring morning. My name is Keno Lamarck Krieger, and I am a senior graduating with my bachelor's degree in Human Services at Garden State College. Maya Angelou once said, people will forget what you say, people will forget what you did, but people will never forget how you made them feel. Please join me in a word of prayer. Bow your heads, and gentlemen, please remove your caps. Dear Heavenly Father, I thank you for all graduates, faculty, staff, family, and friends that are here to celebrate during our commencement ceremony. Please continue to guide our students to assist them with achieving success in their careers as they receive their degrees. When obstacles, provide strength, courage, and guidance as they move into their purpose and destiny. When obstacles get in the way, help them to overcome all fears. as they reach their full potential. Bring peace and joy into their lives as they accomplish their goals and as they move on to the next chapter of their life. May God bless each and every one of you. Amen. Again, my name is Keynote Krieger, and congratulations to the distinguished class of 2018.
Good morning to you all again, and welcome to Gordon State College. We are thrilled you are here. My name is Stuart Rayfield. I'm serving currently as the interim president here at Gordon State College, and it is truly my privilege to stand before you today and welcome you. And part of my welcome is going to be a series of thank yous, and I want to go quickly through this, but I also want to make sure that we acknowledge a lot of people in the crowd today. I certainly won't go individually, but I want to start by saying I don't think we could have ordered up a nicer day for this celebration, and there's a lot of hard work that goes into putting this on, and so I want to make sure that we thank our facilities crew, our grounds folks, as well as our custodians, because they put all of these chairs out here. They have the campus looking amazing, and I'm convinced today, now more than ever, that our Director of Facilities, Richard Green, has a direct line to Mother Nature. So I appreciate all of the work they've done. Students, we are here today to celebrate you and all of your accomplishments and everything that you have done, but we also know that you didn't get here today by yourself. You had support along the way. And a lot of your support was at the institution, and a lot of your support was external. So I want to mention just a few groups of people along the way who've been there for you. So in order for you to be sitting here today, you had to apply, and there's an entire staff who processed all of your paperwork, your admission staff that got you admitted to the institution. We have people in financial aid, in the business office. We have folks in student affairs who gave you a great experience outside of the classroom. We have many staff, our food services, housing. You all participated in a lot of different things, but probably more than anyone, and I'd like to recognize one of my good friends who I've made since I've been here, Mary Browning, because Mary told me one time that the magic that happens at this institution happens in the classroom. And so it is the faculty who sit here to my right and your left who make the magic happen and who have helped you get to where you are today. So I want to thank each of the people who work at Gordon State College and thank them for the efforts that they put into making you successful and getting you to where you are today. And I'd be remiss if I didn't mention Laura Shadrick, who has really coordinated this event today and has done a tremendous job getting us to where we are. But I also want to allow our graduates an opportunity. So graduates, I want you to stand right now. I want you to turn around, and I want you to thank by clapping and giving a standing ovation to all of your family, your friends, folks who helped you be here today. Because everyone who's sitting in the audience today had an impact on these students along the way. And they could not have done it without your support. So thank you for everything that you've done. Students, have a seat. Some of you have been going to school full-time, some have been going part-time, some of you have worked full-time and gone to school part-time or gone full-time. Some of you are married, some of you got married while you were here attending Gordon. Some of you have families, and you've still managed to be here today. You have demonstrated that you will persevere, that you can do this, and that you can be successful. This is my favorite day of the year. Second favorite is the first day of school and orientations. But this is my favorite day of the year, to watch a group of young men and women come across and receive the diploma and the degree that they have worked so hard for over the past few years. So congratulations to each of you. I'd like to invite Dr. Jeff Knighton, who serves as our Provost and Vice President for Academic Affairs, to come forward for a special recognition.
Good morning. Gordon State College may confer at its discretion the title of Emeritus on any member of the faculty with 10 or more years of honorable and distinguished service. I'm very happy to announce that based on recommendations from the faculty, President Rayfield will be conferring emeritus status on 4 former distinguished faculty members today. Dr. Kathy Davis began teaching nursing at Gordon State College in 2003 and retired in 2017. She earned a PhD in nursing from Georgia State University in 2015. Her dissertation focused has led to her involvement as a consultant in the development and promotion of a promising non-invasive therapy for the treatment of pain. During her time at Gordon State College, Dr. Davis taught in both the ASN and the RN to BSN programs. She was one of the initial faculty members assigned to the RN to BSN program and played an integral part in developing and implementing that program. Dr. Davis possesses a passion for nursing and teaching. She has a very patient, calming presence, which benefits both her students and her colleagues. When Dr. Davis is remembered, it is for three prominent characteristics: passion, persistence, and creativity. Faculty respected her, students loved her, and we were honored to call her our colleague and friend. Dr. Davis is not able to be with us today, but please join me in congratulating her. Miss Gwendolyn Sharp, known to us as Gwen, earned her Bachelor of Arts from Tift College and a Master of Education from Columbus State University. Professor Sharp taught part-time for Gordon from 1989 to 2008 and full-time until she retired in 2017. Prior to working full-time at Gordon State, Professor Sharp taught math for Upson County High School. It was this experience that made her an excellent fit for Gordon students. Her students always knew she was someone they could depend on for help any time of the day. Professor Sharp is not able to be with us today, but please join me in congratulating her. Miss Mickey Weldon earned her Bachelor of Arts from Florida State University and a Master of Education from the University of West Georgia. Professor Weldon began her career at Gordon State College in 1990 and retired in 2017 after 27 years of service. She was dedicated to her students both in and out of the classroom and was especially known for her individualized instruction. Professor Weldon was also very competitive. She loved to ride her bike and enter in races whenever possible. Her office was a collection of hats and t-shirts representing her many accomplished races. She is a wonderful human being and very much missed. Professor Weldon is also not able to be with us today, but please join us in congratulating her. Dr. Cox, will you please join President Rayfield up front? Dr. Gary Cox received his undergraduate education at the University of Georgia, where he earned a Bachelor of Arts in Journalism. He completed his graduate work at the University of Virginia and received an MA and PhD in Modern European History. Dr. Cox served for 23 years as an instructor of history in the U.S. Air Force, including 6 years at the U.S. Air Force Academy, before joining the faculty at Gordon College in 1993. His depth of knowledge was displayed in his captivating lectures. Gary admits that he always relished the opportunity to teach, and his students frequently commented that his classes were, quote, bold and to the point, and a favorite of the semester. Dr. Cox was fundamental in developing the Bachelor of Arts in History degree, of which 7 students are receiving a degree in today. During his tenure at Gordon State College, he served on just about every committee imaginable. In his words, he remembers, quote, being in the company of some extremely professional and courageous faculty members during the 2001 academic year. I believe it is safe to say that his colleagues feel the same way. Please join me in congratulating Dr. Gary Cox.
It is now my pleasure to begin the introduction for our speaker today. And we have a very special speaker with us today. Dr. Kirk Nooks serves currently as the president of Metropolitan Community College Longview. He was born in Brooklyn, New York, and has one older brother who is here today, as well as his mother. I know they are both proud and excited to see him in Georgia. He moved down south and attended Mercer University, where he got his bachelor's degree and his MBA. He then went on to George Washington University to get his doctorate in higher education administration. He will be moving back to Georgia with his wife and his 3 children to become the new president at Gordon State College. It is with my most heartfelt and sincere appreciation that he is here today that we welcome Dr. Kirk Nooks, the incoming president of Gordon State College.
Good morning, everyone. Oh, I know you could do much better than that. Good morning, everyone. That's what I'm talking about. Thank you for that warm good morning. I'd like to thank Dr. Stuart Rayfield and the faculty and staff, those who were responsible for extending this invitation. I'd like to also welcome our special guests, our trustees and community leaders, and to my family, my mother and my brother who came down to join us today. So I'm delighted to be here with you this morning to share just a few thoughts. So I'm going to go ahead and get started because this day is all about you, and I want to see your smiling faces when you receive those congratulatory remarks today. Looking out at you this morning reminds me of my undergraduate commencement ceremony quite some time ago. The location of the ceremony was just south of here in Macon, Georgia. I can still recall the surreal feeling that came over me as the program progressed moment by moment. As we sat there listening to the commencement speaker, I remembered thinking to myself, am I ready for the real world? Mercer had become my second home, and the faculty, staff, and administrators were like family. I knew the exact hours the cafe would open and close. I was familiar with the shortcuts from one end of the campus to another. I had status on campus. Yet after the ceremony, after the pomp and circumstance, and after my name was read and I crossed the stage, the question would still be, am I ready for the real world? If you're asking yourself that question today, I do believe that there are people in this audience who would enthusiastically say, yes, you are ready for the real world. Your parents and loved ones would say yes because they want you to move out permanently and get a job and pay your own bills. The faculty members and Dr. Rayfield would say yes because they will affirm this morning that you have completed the necessary coursework within a specific program of study, and they want you to move on and give to the Gordon State College Foundation. And I would say yes. Yes, you are ready for the real world because we need you. We need you now more than ever before, and we need you to be a Highlander. There are 3 characteristics that I will point out to you this morning. As a Highlander, you must always have your shield up. As a Highlander, you must always have your sword ready. And as a Highlander, you must always be ready for the call, Highlanders, forward. Having your shield up means that you're prepared to defend the values that represent the spirit of Gordon State College: character, culture, and scholarship. Having your shield up will allow you to be fearless while defending these values. In reference to character, Katie Kirk says, be fearless. Have the courage to take risks. Go where there are no guarantees. Get out of your comfort zones, even if it means being uncomfortable. The road less traveled is sometimes fraught with barricade bumps and uncharted waters, but it is on that road where your character is truly tested. And have the courage to accept that you are not perfect, nothing is, and no one is, and that's okay, end quote. Defending the value of culture, Mahatma Gandhi taught us well when he shared that, quote, a nation's culture resides in the heart and in the souls of its people. Your time, end quote. Your time here at Gordon has brought about a passion of your heart and a beauty in your soul. I hope that you have learned that developing culture takes time. It should not be rushed, and it reflects the very best we have to offer our colleagues, our college, and our community. Having your shield up will finally allow you to defend the value of scholarship, whether advancing research or imparting timeless truths. Embrace your role as a lifelong learner and be willing to share your knowledge with others. Not only will you have your shield up as a Highlander, but you must also have your sword ready. A sword conjures up an image of a long metal weapon used in battle. While we can agree that swords should be used in battle for the purpose of this morning's address, your sword is your mind. The Gordon State College experience has prepared your mind to go into battle with those who will seek to undermine the aforementioned values. We go into battle with our swords by using our words and our academic preparation to advance knowledge, to enlighten darkness, and to instill hope. Today we celebrate, but tomorrow the learning continues. You must keep your sword sharp and ready at all times. This means, as Darren Brown would say, quote, being open-minded. It doesn't mean just believing everything because you like it to be true. Being truly open-minded is about being prepared to change your beliefs based on the evidence or the lack of evidence, end quote. So keep your sword ever sharp and ever ready, because sometimes in life you will need to cut through the noise to hear the beautiful melodies. Finally, being a Highlander not only requires having your sword up, your shield up, your sword ready, but it also requires being ready for the call, Highlanders, forward. Forward into your destiny. While many have prepared to fulfill the destiny, only the great will move forward to seize it when the opportunity presents itself. The story is told of two salesmen. They were the best at selling shoes around the world. They would compete with each other one year after the next, and they would just joggle places. One year, one would be number one and the other would be number two. The following year, the number two would go up to number one and the number one would be number two. Their organizations decided to settle the score, and this year they would set up a competition that would crown one of them the best shoe salesman in the world. They identified an area and said, the plan is this: we're going to put both of you on a plane. And when you get off that plane, you will have an opportunity to call back to headquarters to tell them exactly what you need. But whoever can sell the most shoes will be crowned the best shoe salesman in the world. Both of them prepared immensely for this day. Both of them practiced their sales pitch over and over. But only one of them saw their destiny and understood that sometimes opportunities will come in front of you that you must carry on. They boarded the plane. The plane took them on a trip and they landed. After they deboarded the plane, the first gentleman looked out into a sea of people from a faraway country, and they had no shoes on. He looked, he sized up the crowd, and he shook his head. The second one got off the plane as well, looked at the same exact crowd, sized up his audience, and shook his head. The first salesman got back on the plane and phoned headquarters and said, hold all the orders for shoes because these people have no shoes. The second salesman got on the phone and he said, send me every single pair of shoes you have because these people have no shoes and we're about to sell shoes today. I'm telling you this in the words of Mahatma Gandhi: keep your thoughts positive because your thoughts become your words. Keep your words positive because your words become your behavior. Keep your behavior positive because your behavior becomes your habits. Keep your habits positive because your habits become your values. And keep your values positive because your values become your destiny. To the graduating class of 2018, you are indeed ready for the real world. And if you remember nothing else from today, remember, shields up, swords ready, Highlanders forward. Congratulations.
Many institutions recognize students who achieve particularly high academic records with traditional Latin distinctions of cum laude, which means with praise or honor, magna cum laude, which means with great praise or honor, and summa cum laude, which means with highest praise and honor. At Gordon State College, we recognize students who have achieved at least a 3.50 overall grade point average, which is comprised of all work completed at the collegiate level, both here and at any previous institutions. Using this overall grade point average, we recognize students with these three levels of distinction. We will first recognize our students earning baccalaureate degrees. Students who have earned a GPA of 3.90 or higher are recognized in our program with the summa cum laude distinction. Will the candidates for baccalaureate degrees who have earned the distinction of summa cum laude please rise and remain standing? Students who have earned a GPA between 3.80 and 3.89 are recognized with the magna cum laude distinction. Will the candidates for baccalaureate degrees who have earned the distinction of magna cum laude please rise and remain standing? Students who have earned a GPA between 3.50 and 3.79 are recognized with the cum laude distinction. Will the candidates for baccalaureate degrees who have earned the honor of cum laude please rise? Our graduates have achieved numerous additional honors, including membership in the Gordon State College Honors Program, a college-wide or disciplinary honor society, and veteran distinction. These additional honors are described in the program and are designated by insignia worn by the graduates. And now will all baccalaureate degree candidates please rise? Madam President, on the recommendation of the faculty, I present these candidates to you for the awarding of their degrees.
Under the powers vested in me by the Board of Regents of the University System of Georgia and by the authority delegated to Gordon State College by the Chancellor and the Board of Regents of the University System of Georgia, and upon the recommendation of the faculty of the college, I hereby confer on each of you the degrees appropriate to your area with all the powers, responsibilities, honors, and privileges thereunto appertaining this 11th day of May, 2018. Graduates, you may now move your tassel to the left side of your cap.
You may be seated. Now we will recognize the associate degree students graduating with honors. Will the candidates for associate degrees who have earned the distinction of summa cum laude please rise and remain standing? Will the candidates for associate degrees who have earned the distinction of magna cum laude please rise and remain standing? Will the candidates for associate degrees who have earned the honor of cum laude please rise? And now will all associate degree candidates please rise? Madam President, on the recommendation of the faculty, I present these candidates to you for the awarding of their degrees.
Under the powers vested in the Board of Regents of the University System of Georgia and by the authority delegated to Gordon State College by the Chancellor and the Board of Regents of the University System of Georgia, and upon the recommendation of the faculty of the college, I hereby confer on each of you the degrees appropriate to your area with all the powers, responsibilities, honors, and privileges thereunto appertaining this 11th day of May, 2018. Graduates, you may now move your tassel to the left side of your cap.
You may be seated. The President will now be presenting our graduates with their degrees. For those graduates receiving the baccalaureate degree, the President will be the President will be assisted by the Dean of the school in which the degrees were earned, and also by Dr. Nooks. Those graduates who are also members of the Gordon State Honors Program will be presented with a medallion by the program director.
The following students are receiving the Bachelor of Arts in English degree. Carl Cleveland Cowart. Ashley Elizabeth Owens. Cassidy Rael Liddell. Cody Ann Cheek Walraven. The following students are receiving the Bachelor of Arts in History degree. Guinevere Gilliland. Gregory Allen Jones, summa cum laude. Zachary Thomas Finley. Jonah Luke Reisman. The following students are receiving the Bachelor of Science in Biology degree. Lindsay Marie Albright. Lindsay Nicole Allison. Yasmin Rochelle Battle. Amada Jemiah Berry. Charisma Kiera Gibson. Mary Hannah Harden, cum laude. Thomas C. Morris. John Paul Proud. Majory Registry. Ryan Martin Roberts. J. Tyler Rubio. Justin David Cerna, summa cum laude. The following students are receiving the Bachelor of Science in Human Services degree. Chloe Megan Hubbard. Kara Grobelar. Margaret A. Howard. Lucy Nicole Howard. Taylor L. Green. Rebecca Lauren Rogers. Shakira Yvonne Quinay Reed. Adam Clyde Carson, Jr. Keno Lamarck Krieger. Tanya Lynn Skidmore, summa cum laude. Daniel Lee Brackett. Amanda Lauren Potts. Tiffany Elise Pruitt, cum laude. Joy LaGrace Snell. Alexis Takia Ward. Shaquille Shamaya Goodrum. Haley Nicole Herring. Kathy Ann Elliott. Jennifer Nicole Hamby. Ashlyn Corinne Spencer. Isaac Demetrius King. The following students are receiving the Bachelor of Science in Management and Administration degree. Jeffrey Allen Moore. Kenyana Janine Johnson. Corey Douglas Parker. Charles Randall Bolden. Wesley Michael Sobik. Lauren Ashley Castro. Hannah Catherine Elizabeth Beatty, magna cum laude. Aubrey Lee Cameron, summa cum laude. Ashley Lynn Ankerbrand. Tyler Scott Middlebrooks. Amanda R. Sally, cum laude. Heather Jean McWhorter. Shantidra Tiasha Barron. Hunter Tyler Scruggs. Raven Kiera Jones. Bryce Daniel Simmons. The following students are receiving the Bachelor of Science in Early Childhood Education degree. Hannah Brooke Anderson, magna cum laude. Megan Brianna Waits. Caitlin Elizabeth Durham. Debbie Sue Dixon, cum laude. Brittany Arlene Germany. Shakaya Lakrishna Danley. Lauren Elizabeth Harrell, cum laude. Hannah Catherine Rouvier. Hannah Elizabeth Smith. Cassandra Sereno Marlin. Kirsten Day Wood, cum laude. Miyan Yakira Schultz. Kimberly Sue Tingle. Abigail Victoria Davis. Crystal Michelle Taylor, cum laude. Heather Lee Ellis, cum laude. Molly Catherine Maddox, cum laude. Anna Catherine Parker. Heather N. Wallace. Julia Lynn Witt, summa cum laude. Catherine Elizabeth Feifel, cum laude. Elizabeth Ann Davis, cum laude. Leslie Jeanette Chastain, cum laude. Cooper Faith Gross, summa cum laude. Alexander James Williams, cum laude. Lauren Jewel McDaniel, cum laude. Holly Augusta Price, cum laude. Hannah Kate Weaver, cum laude. Haley Brooke Self. Brittany Danielle Irwin. Anna Lee Martin. Casey Roland Watkins. Heather Katie Bishop, cum laude. Claudia Jade Humphrey Dunn. Suzanne Faith Hembry, magna cum laude. Amanda Schaffman Rutledge, summa cum laude. Alexis Kennedy Watkins. Hannah Elizabeth Hearn, cum laude. Caitlin Brackett Garrett. The following students are receiving the Bachelor of Science in Middle Grades Education degree. Ethan A. Cromer, summa cum laude. Stephanie Michelle Allen, cum laude. Oh, I'm sorry. The following students are receiving the Bachelor of Science in Nursing degree. Stephanie Michelle Allen, cum laude. Zonthi Jahan Hood. Bria Mache Davis. The following students are receiving the Bachelor of Science in Health Information Management degree. John Marcus Edwards. Alicia D. Gill. Ashley Breon Garner. Candace Bianca Williams. Sanquita Lamise Palmer.
The following students are receiving the Associate of Arts degree. Paul D'Angelo Miller. Lyric Alanis Ford. Amir Julian James Rhodes. Joshua Corbin Reed. Jenna Catherine Maddox, summa cum laude. Lauren Michelle Rush, summa cum laude. Chastity Miranda Gibson. Victoria Claire Smith, summa cum laude. Deandra Annette Brown. Kaylee M. Craven. Autumn Jacqueline Godfrey. Quatias Lynette Smith. Wimberly Rachel Turner. Lindsay Michelle James. Kimora Ray Anderson. Jamisa Shanice Odom. Marisol Estrada. Nathaniel Blaine Rogers. Brittany Yvonne Harris. Destiny Brianna Brady. Naisha Latrice Campbell. Notoria Simone Johnson. Shakia Ann Fambro. Tamira Gabrielle Brantley. Rakaya Arnethia White. Daniel Jordan Miller. Keandria Gillespie. Cerilia Danita Rose. Kelsey Ashanti Hakeem. Jasmine Bakail Hurd. Ronicia Arlia Creighton. Denzel Damon Ballin. John Alfred Ball IV. Jason Patrick Chow Sam, magna cum laude, excuse me. Colin John Clarkson, cum laude. Oliver Aaron Jones. The following students are receiving the Associate of Science degree. Andrea M. Boone. Brittany Ann Piper. Melissa Renee Wyatt. Cassandra Marie Margaret Elise Henry, summa cum laude. Sarah Megan Ramjohn. Mary Claire Stibor, cum laude. Yulia Denise Hope, summa cum laude. Firdos Ghani. Malik Deshaun Buckle. Henry Russell Piles. Shelby Lee Glass. Quintavia Deshay Wilcox. Deborah Lynn Ray. Emery Costin. Chastity Nicole Sturgis. Abby Christine England, cum laude. Kayla Amber Brown. Austin Lewis Sandvidge. Kenneth Swain. Jaron Leonte Harper. Penny Phoenix, Honors Program. Spencer Patrick Douches, cum laude. Jonathan Ray Robinson, cum laude. Nicole Maria Reynoso. Lisa Marie Bingaman. Khadijah Ashante McCrary. Jeffrey Denoris Hayes. Queenie Anextron Lewis. David Jeffrey Michael. Sabrina V. Burden Marshall. Adrian Monique Kent. Tamisha LaShawn Cross. Tamara Morgan Slayton. Patrick Stanton Collins Whaley. Xavier Kentrell Harris.
Thank you, Jesus!
Jesse Elijah Scholzer, cum laude honors program. Chad Tanner Holland, cum laude. Michael Brandon Perry, cum laude. Leslie Gabrielle Langley, summa cum laude. Nicholas Nashawn Greer. Jarquavius Damon Anthony. Deontay Lamar Davis. Deja Latarsha Armani Halls. Tamaya Janae Cooper. Simona Rachel Rogers. Rashandra Shanae Gibson. Jamesius Taisha Watkins. Nikita Reed. And Jillian Celeste Reed. Javia Nicole Lewis. Brittany Nicole Walker. Jamise Alexandria Swanson. Alexis Shanique Levy. Nadia Ange Jenge. Lanadisha Marie King. Brianna Dejanay Colbert. LaVasia Unique Evans. The following students are receiving the Associate of Science in Nursing degree. Ivy Leah Slaughter. Sarah Grace Turner. Sierra Kaylin Ridgway. Ashley Marie Hoagland. Datiksha Rajeshbai Patel. Katarina Alyssa Schmidt. Brittany Nicole Hayden. Mackenzie Lauren Bates, cum laude. Sherkivia Lachey Bryant. Nicole Monique Martin Miller.
Thank you, Homer!
Danielle Nicole Peters. Mallory Ann Ortiz. Mandy Lee Hancock. Aaron Lindsay Steele. Caroline Estes Schaefer. Amanda Morris May. Amanda Lacey Moore. Jacqueline Tanner. Holly Luffman Hutchins, cum laude. Emily Brianne Drum, cum laude. Dawn Elise Woodruff. Maria Brooke Sullivan. Alyssa Nicole King, cum laude. Jessica Treadwell Leonard, magna cum laude.
Good morning, everybody. My name is Lynn Rumfeld, and I am Faculty Senate Chair, and I represent the faculty. And I just wanted to share a few words. Today is a day of great victory and a sweet victory for our graduating students and all the support that they got from their families, from our staff, because of our staff and all the support that they do to make everything work well, and of course because of our faculty. And also a day of victory for our surrounding communities who are going to receive these graduates, and they're going to be very good producers and contributors to our next generation of people. So please join me in a big, loud round of applause for our graduating students.
Hello everyone, my name is Princess Clark. I'm the SGA Secretary, and I'm going to be introducing our next speaker. Yeah, thank you. Our next speaker has a history of family attendees here at Gordon. She is not only the daughter of a Gordon graduate, but is a graduate herself, as well as being the mother of a Gordon graduate. She is now Gordon State College's Vice President of Institutional Advancement, which is the department that houses Gordon's alumni outreach. This includes welcoming graduates back to campus each year for Gordon State's Alumni Weekend, hosting class reunions and other functions for alumni. Please join me in welcoming Ms. Rhonda Toon.
It is my great pleasure to welcome all of you graduates into the Gordon State College Alumni Association. Welcome. In classrooms and hospital rooms and courtrooms and boardrooms and in places all around this region and way beyond, there is a Gordon alumnus. There is a Gordon graduate in every single state of the United States of America and the Commonwealth of Puerto Rico, and there is a Gordon graduate in every continent around the globe, except for Antarctica, but nobody lives there all the time anyway, so it doesn't count. As you leave us today and you become successful in your careers, I hope you will, especially those of you who may have received a Gordon State College Foundation scholarship, will think about giving back. So as you leave Gordon, we wish you well, but our hope is that Gordon never leaves your heart. Congratulations.
Please rise and remove your caps for the alma mater and remain standing for the benediction.
Remember him, our namesake strong, who braved the fight at Gettysburg. Remember to the many ones who studied here our nation's work. Our history runs deep and long. 3 centuries we served the young, sing praise
quite possibly a little intimidating. Not everyone has the opportunity we have had to attend college and earn a degree. Consider it a privilege. Use it well. Share the benefits with those around you. And remember, we are not here today by some random coincidence. I believe in my heart that each of us is alive for a purpose. Find that purpose, and more importantly, live that purpose. Wherever we go from here, let us live with determination, courage, integrity, honesty, and compassion. If you will, please bow your head with me, and I would like to read a few verses from the Bible as a prayer of blessing. The verses are found in Numbers 6, verses 24 through 26, and Jude 1, verses 24 and 25. The Lord bless thee and keep thee. The Lord make his face shine upon thee, and be gracious unto thee. The Lord lift up his countenance upon thee, and give thee peace. Now unto him that is able to keep you from falling, and to present you faultless before the presence of his glory, with exceeding joy. To the only wise God our Savior, be glory and majesty, dominion and power, both now and forever. Amen.
Guests, please remain at your seats until all graduates have exited the ceremony, which signals the end of the ceremony. Graduates, you may replace your caps.
How you doing, Walter? Doing well. Okay, Rick. Barry, how are you? Good. Good morning, my friend. How are you? Good morning. How are you? Yeah. Good morning. How's it going? Good. Good morning. How are y'all? Good morning. How's it going? How are you? How are you? How are you? Can't complain. Some place to put water. Morning. How are you? Glad that's over?